Good morning. Today, Wednesday, 23rd of September 2050. Paper highlights read by Christina Grace. First, let's look at the paper highlights of Daily Mirror. Primer details. Reconciliation measures. The government will soon set up the several commission, including a South African-style Parliamentary Truth Commission. A compassionate disappearance, Prime Minister Ranil Wickremesinghe told Parliament yesterday. In a special statement to Parliament, he said advice would be sought from South Africa to set up the Truth Commission, but it would not be a carbon copy of what South Africa itself set up in that country. Another news highlight from Daily Mirror. Reject OCHR report, Mahinda Rajapaksa tells government. Former President Mahinda Rajapaksa yesterday urged a government to reject a report on Sri Lanka issued by the Office of the High Commissioner of Human Rights. In a statement to the media, the former president requests the government to study and the legal opinion on the law of the armed conflict and the humanitarian law given to the Commission of Inquiry on Disappearance by Sri Desmond de Silva, QC, Sir Jeffrey Nice, QC, Rodnex Dixon, David Cran and Paul Newton, and consider calculating these UNHRC member states, in particular the detailed report on the law of the armed conflict in relation to the all allegations made against Sri Lanka, which was submitted to the Commission on Disappearance by the said Desmond de Silva recently. Another news highlight from Daily Mirror. Ministry subject Gazette. The Gazette notification listing out the subject coming under the purview of ministers was released on Monday, the government printer said. He said 20 institutions, including the Central Bank and the Exchange and Securities Commission, would be handled by Prime Minister Ranil Wickremesinghe, who is also the Minister of National Policies and Economic Affairs. The State Bank, which have earlier under the purview of Finance Ministry, has been placed under the Public Enterprises Department, Minister Kabir Hasim. 19 other institutions, including the Sri Lankan Airlines and Mihin Lanka, would also come under his purview. Another news highlight from Daily Mirror. Senior government officials are shielding avant-garde Anura Kumara. Chief Opposition Whip Anura Kumara Disanayake alleged in Parliament yesterday that senior official of the present regime had got an Attorney General to sweep under the carpet investigation regarding the avant-garde security company, which had been at the center of the controversy in the recent past. Croc lockers near Dehiwala Beach. Residents of the area are living in consistent fear of any possible danger of their lives from crocodiles for frequent the coastal belt from Bambalapitiya to Dehiwala. Another news highlight from Daily Mirror. Vijay Veera's family given grace period of 6 months. Janata Vimukti Peramuna founder Rohana Vijay Veera family has been allowed to remain at the naval quarters for another 6 months following the President Maithripala Sirisena's direction. Another news highlight from Daily Mirror. Mahinda Rajapaksa is immune by Pacific. Former President Mahinda Rajapaksa has been summoned to present itself today before the Presidential Commission of Inquiry appointed to investigate serious act of fraud, corruption and the abuse of power. Another news highlight from Daily Mirror. Unanimous approval for civil society members. Parliament yesterday unanimously approved a name of Sarvodaya founder A.T. Arya Ratna, former UN official Radhika Kumaraswamy and senior attorney Shibli Aziz PZ as the three civil society representatives the Constitutional Council set up under the 19th Amendment to the Constitution. Let's move to the paper highlights for Daily News. Seya Sandevmi murder, CID identify another suspect. The police yesterday said that the Criminal Investigation Department has identified another suspect in the connection with the murder of 5-year-old Seya Sandevmi. The suspect is resident of Kotadeniyawa. Another news highlight from Daily News. JVP for credible domestic inquiry. Opposing the hybrid court system proposed by the UNHRC, the Janata Vimukti Peramuna yesterday stressed that the justice over alleged war crime victims would be ensured by through a credible domestic inquiry into the alleged war crimes. Another news highlight from Daily News. Vigneshwaran calls on Council to adopt victim-centered traditional approach. Northern Provincial Council Chief Minister C.V. Vigneshwaran called the Council to work a resolution that fully adopts by the recommendations of the High Commissioner for Human Rights and allows a victim-centered traditional approach to the accountability amicability and reconciliation process. Another news highlight from Daily News: Dinesh admit PM to not sign Rome Convention. Prime Minister Ranil Wickremesinghe did not sign the Rome Convention in 2002. Therefore, it is not possible to bring the Sri Lankan war heroes before the International War Crimes Tribunal. The latest UNHRC report has demanded the Prime Minister to sign the same, MEP leader and MP Dinesh Gunawardena said. Now let's move to the paper highlights from Ceylon today. CID tells court Tajuddin's body samples missing. The CID yesterday informed Colombo Additional Magistrate Nishant Pires that the initial samples taken from the body of murderer agreed Wasim Tajuddin had gone missing. The former chief JMO Anand Samaranayaka, who had conducted in the initial post-mortem, had informed the CID that he had placed the body parts in the court's refrigerator. When the investigation into it, they could not find the body samples of Tajuddin. Furthermore, there was no documentation of the samples to be found. The CID also informed court the Chief Justice Medical Officer Ajit Tennakon had informed them that he too could not find any samples of Tajuddin's body. Another news highlight from Ceylon today: Cinnamon Life launch. The trend-setting project in Sri Lanka, Cinnamon Life, has been launched with the Pride Waterfront Properties Limited, a member of John Keel's group. The architectural icon has been envisioned as 4.5 million square feet integrated resort consisting of an 800-room luxury cinnamon hotel, avant-garde expressional and entertainment heaven residential apartment, state-of-the-art office spaces, a wide variety of food, beverage offerings and ballrooms, conferring theatre and boutique spaces. We brought you the paper highlights of today's newspaper. We will bring you more tomorrow.